3. Hey guys, Chandler here. So, I just did a thing that I don't... Hey guys, Chandler here. So, I just did a thing that I don't ever do. I've never done this that I can remember in the cinema. I just went to see the new Star Wars movie twice, back to back. And, maybe I should feel ashamed, but I really don't. I really had a good time doing that. I think I should do that more often. Just go see the movie back to back if I have time to see this, so I can get you guys a really good review. So this is going to be my short review. Very short. I'm going to keep it as short as possible. Spoiler-free, and trust me, it is difficult to keep the spoilers out of this one. I mean, we've been waiting for this for a very long time. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to jump in there and tell you what I thought about it. What did I think of Star Wars The Force Awakens without giving anything away? I thought it was really, really good, actually. In fact, I thought it was great. Freaking loved it, actually. I've been waiting for this movie for years. And I have to say, it was as emotional of an experience as I had thought it would be, which is rare. Normally, I get really hyped up for a film, and then when the time comes, nothing. I just feel like, it's a movie. I had this with the prequels as well. I mean, for good reason, but Episode 1 I was really excited for. I was a little kid. I was still 11 or 12, and I absolutely loved it at the time, and now it's hard to watch. But I have to say, The Force Awakens, it's really, really good. I mean, it really holds its weight here, guys. When it comes to Star Wars, if you're like me, you love the originals. As you can see from the posters behind me, I love the originals. I've got the t-shirt here that has the originals on it. Got my Darth Vader jacket here. I love original Star Wars. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the story of it. I can't remember when I first saw it. I've seen Star Wars since the moment I was born, and I've loved it ever since. So, yes, I'm one of those nerds who gets really touchy about things. I was a bit tentative about some of the trailers, and some of them actually absolutely blew me away. So, the film did exactly the same as some of those trailers did. It blew me away, guys. It really blew me away. I cried. That's it. I'll man up. I'll tell you, I cried. I cried 3 times in this movie. I cried at the title crawl, and at 2 other points that I will not mention to you because I will not spoil this film for you guys. If you're a Star Wars fan, go see it. I want to hear your opinions in this film, because what I thought they did really well is sound design. It sounds like Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars. Everything has that kind of homegrown DIY feel. Now, don't get me wrong. I freaking love this movie, and yet there are issues I have with this movie. A lot of people were wondering if maybe this was a sort of kind of remake. Were they just going to hit us with nostalgia and not tell a story? No, they don't do that. I mean, they do tell a story, but they do also hit you with nostalgia left and right. There are a lot of callbacks to previous films, a lot of moments for people like me to go, haha, I recognize that. But there's also enough here that it does on its own, which is really great. The new characters, really good. They're all themselves. They don't fit these kind of slots left by Luke, Han, and Leia. Finn is a fantastic character, which is great because I found the trailers really misleading there. I thought he was just going to go, I don't understand. I don't understand. And he doesn't really do that. He has a really cool character to him, so fun. Look forward to Finn. I really enjoyed him. Rey kicks so much ass. She's a fantastic, really strong character. I enjoyed her just more than I could have possibly imagined I would have enjoyed her. And Kylo Ren has a really interesting story going on with him as well. He's a pretty good villain. Everything just kind of fits perfectly. Even Poe Dameron, who they didn't give a lot of promotion for, is more prominent than you might think and kind of does some stuff that's really fun. So that's it's really hard to talk about it without giving things away. I already feel like I may have given too much away by just saying I liked this and I didn't like that, you know? Only things I didn't really like were the amounts of references to other Star Wars stuff. They're good references. Don't get me wrong. They're very well done. They're just too many in this film. Just too many of them, I felt. And I really hope that for episodes 8 and 9, they're not going to do that. I hope that this was the film that they kind of got that out of the way, because, you know, it's been a freaking long time since we've had a good Star Wars film. And the CGI in it can be a little wonky still at some points. I mean, they've really got that DIY feel and a lot of practical effects, so I applaud you. I applaud you, Disney, for all the practical effects you used in this film. However, when you did use CGI, it went from, oh, I don't notice it, to, oh my god, that's CGI. So some characters really stuck out like a sore thumb, and that was a bit annoying for me, because it kind of thrusts you into that prequel mode for a moment. But I will say they actually distanced themselves pretty well from the prequels while still acknowledging that they exist. So good on them. They're not being too disrespectful to any type of Star Wars fan. If you enjoyed the prequels, there's no aesthetic to it here. This is not the film that you're going to enjoy necessarily, but at least they don't just shit on it like everybody else is. You know, they're not just going, no, that didn't happen. But yeah, so some of the worries that we had are there. I'm not going to say which ones. That's for you to, find out for yourself. And a lot of questions, I will say, though, are answered, and a lot of questions are absolutely not answered. I know I sound like J.J. Abrams right now. This is the kind of stuff he's been saying for months, but, that's exactly how it is. He wasn't lying to you guys. That's how it is. Go see the movie for yourself. I think this is a film you need to develop your own opinion for. I can't really tell you what you are going to feel about this one, because I don't think this is one of those movies that's ever just going to be seen as it was good as a film. This is going to be a film that's like, it's good as a Star Wars film. Is it good as a film? Does it have a good score? Does it have this? Does it have that? Are the characters believable? Oh my god, I hated that there was CGI at all in this movie. Oh, they have things that were cute. Oh, it's not for adults. Oh, it's not for kids. Oh, it doesn't know, blah, blah, blah. Those sorts of arguments can be made, and if you want to make them, then make them. In fact, what I want you to do is I want you to make them right there at the comments below. Let's talk about it, because I'm really getting in the mode to talk about this. So I will warn everybody now, there might be some spoilers in the comments below, but hey, you probably know that's how YouTube runs. Please be respectful and maybe avoid spoilers for this particular video. I will make an extended one because I have a list of things that I enjoyed and a list of things that I did not. But for now, this is my short review just to get it up there for you guys. My score for this one is going to be 4.5 out of 5. That's what I'm going to give this film. I know that's a really high score, but I just saw it twice in a row. And although I wasn't laughing at the same points that I had just seen 2 hours before, that's okay. I just seen them. Maybe when I see it again later, I'll still laugh at them because it'll catch me by surprise again. But there was no surprise the second time I saw the film. But there were still moments that moved me. There were still moments that made me smile and filled me with joy, and I just loved it. It's a repeatable film. I didn't feel exhausted at all watching it twice in a row. So because it's so pleasant to watch, and because I got so many things right when it came to the pacing and such, I gotta give it a 4.5 out of 5, guys. It's a really decent and good film, actually. It's just great. I loved it. As a Star Wars fan who had high expectations, I have to say most of them were met, some of them were not, but that's okay. It's just a movie. So please put your comments below. If you like this, give it a like. And please bring your friends, subscribe, and there will be more videos. There will certainly be more Star Wars along the way, so keep it here at Talkie Dreams. Thanks, guys, and goodbye.